2010, ayon sa interview ni Ruffa Guttierez, ipinatawag siya ni Miss Mariol Alberto ng Star Magic para sa isang closed-door meeting kasama sina John Lloyd Cruz at Shaina Magdayao. Dito na napagdesisyonan ni Ruffa na tapusin ang lahat sa pagitan nila ni John Lloyd.
So, you're saying na on the rocks yung relationship, but still, technically, he cheated on you with Shaina.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, kasi ako naman kasi Mo, for me, kailangan kasi para sa akin, mas honest kung sabihin mo sa akin, listen, kung meron ng iba, okay lang sa akin. Just tell me para I'm the first to know and not the last to know. And ang nangyayari kasi, yung mga tao, alam na lahat, ako na lang hindi. During that time kasi, pinapaiwas din siya ng ABS-CBN sa akin, especially ng Star Cinema. Totoo naman, magkaibang career namin, magkaiba yung career path namin. So every time that the studios would ask him to stay away from me, gagawin niya for 2 weeks. Okay. Sabi ko, okay lang, sige, 2 weeks. Wala na. And then 2 weeks later, tatawag na naman siya. 1 week later, tatawag na naman siya. Hanggang sa ending na lang, nung pumasok na si Shaina, sabi ko, nako, ayoko na.
Naging tahimik lang lahat ng biglang pumutok ang balitang nagkikita pa rin sina John Lloyd at Ruffa. Isang witness ang nakakita sa dalawa na nagbibisikleta sa The Fort.
Ruffa, meron ako isang kaibigang abogadong babae na nagbe-brisk walking every morning sa The Fort. Gano'ng katotoo? Sabi niya, I think I saw Ruffa and John Lloyd. Nagbabike sila kaninang umaga. Oh! Really? Nagbabike kayo ni John Lloyd. Isa siya sa mga Pilipinong hindi naniniwala sa relasyong Shaina Magdayao at John Lloyd Cruz. Bakit? Ito sila, lagi ko sila nakikita nagbabike magkasama.
Itinanggi man ni Ruffa ang balitang ito ay hindi naman naiwasang maapektuhan ni Shaina na kasama mismo ni John Lloyd na bumili ng nasabing bisikleta. June 2010, diretsahan namin ni John Lloyd sa isang interview sa The Buzz na magkarelasyon na sila ni Shaina. Pero ayon naman sa sinulat ng kolumnistang si Rikilo, April 14, 2010, ang opisyal na araw ng maging magkarelasyon ng dalawa. Agad namang nagbigay ng pahayag si Ruffa sa kanyang Twitter account na masaya siya para sa dalawa.
At any time during the relationship between John Lloyd and Shaina, did you feel like baka gusto mo balikan si John Lloyd? Baka kina-contact mo siya na baka namimiss mo lang? Hi.
No, I mean, sorry, pero it was John Lloyd that first got in touch with me again. And he did so through a friend of mine that he worked in the Greenwich commercial with. So, na-shock talaga ako nung he reached out and he started texting me again kasi nagsisisi daw siya sa ginawa niya. And according to him, he even said na he told his partner at that time that he was confused. Okay, well, when he started calling me again kasi that was June, right after my birthday, after I came from Hong Kong, June 2010, that went on during the summer, and then sabi niya, you know, he was very confused. So June, July, August, September, November, Star Magic Ball.
Wow. So
And that's when the news came out that there was a lock issue.
Right.
And that was already kasi during the time that I was also in Tokyo.
So
And
almost
then
half a year, continuous yung texting.
He was continuing to call me, and then sabi ko, well, ayusin mo muna yung problema mo. And sabi niya, hindi daw niya kaya because of his career. So I said, you know what? For me, this is just very, how can you say this? Before you contact me again, you should be a man.
Okay.
And not only think about your career, but think about, you know, everyone involved.
At ayon sa aktres, malungkot at litong-lito ang aktor noong mga panahong yon. Hanggang sa mismong si Dr. Vicky Bello na ang nakasaksi sa ginawang pagtawag-tawag ni John Lloyd kay Ruffa habang nagbabakasyon sila sa Europe.
Actually, ano oras yun?
5 a.m.
5 a.m. ng Manila time. Ba, nakita ko ang pangalan, sabi ko, aha. Pero hindi ko siya sinabihan. Wala akong sinabi. Tapos pagdating namin sa level, nangyari ulit. Kaagad-agad. Tapos nag-breakfast. Pagdating namin, naman tumawag ulit. The next day, breakfast, tumawag ulit.
January 2011. Kinumpirma ni Ruffa sa pamamagitan ng isang text message kay Tinya na tinawagan siya ni Shaina bandang alas 2 ng madaling araw para tanungin kung may komunikasyon pa sa pagitan nila ni John Lloyd.
Ino-confirm ko kung totoo ba talaga na may tumawag sa kanya.
Siguro mo, let's just say na ano first. Okay, she called me January
Yeah.
of 2011.
Sure.
And I remember she called me at like 2 in the morning, and I was sick at that time. I was
Yeah.
sleeping next to my kids. And nagulat talaga ako because at that point, wala na kami ni John Lloyd the whole of this year.
Yeah,
Wala kami
matagal na.
communication. If ever nagko-communicate kami, it was more of like, sinabi mo ba to sa press? Hindi. Ikaw ba, did you say this? You know, it was more of like
Clearing
clearing
up.
issues. You know, nothing romantic at all, 2011. So, yeah, so when she called me, somebody was on the line and
Yeah.
even said, Miss Ruffa, and she asked me, sabi niya, you know, are you and John Lloyd still communicating? And I'm like, at that point, natawa na lang ako, and I said, Shaina, you know, your sister knows that I am not dating John Lloyd anymore. We don't really communicate, and if we do, it's to clear issues.
Sure.
And ayun, so umiyak siya, and hindi ko alam ano nangyari. The following day, I called John Lloyd. He was at the taping of Immortal with Angel Locsin. And I said, JL, seriously, Shaina called me last night. I mean, ano ba nangyari? You know, and so he told me exactly what happened, and I told him, please, from this day forward, don't call me anymore. Whether you need a friend or not, a sister, someone to talk to, just don't call me anymore. You know, I mean, just stay with Shaina. I mean, it seems like that you guys are still together. So, ayusin mo.
Yeah.
You know, kung may mga problema kayo, di ayusin nyo. Wag mo na akong istorbohin.
But
I don't like receiving calls in the middle of the night.
Naging ang kapatid ni Shaina na si Dina Morales ay nagpatunay na maayos na ang lahat sa kanilang tatlo nang makapanayam ito ng paparazzi sa Boracay noong nakaraang Abril.
Ako, kumari ko yun talaga, forever. Alam naman yung mahal ko siya. At sabi ko nga, basta nasa gitna lang naman ako eh. At saka walang dapat ano nun eh, di ba? So that was finished already. I was able to explain things. Okay na. Everything's fine.
Pero tila ayaw tigilan ng tadhana ang tatlo dahil sa muli nilang pagtatagpo. Isang nakagugulat na pangyayari ang naganap sa aming pagbabalik. Ang pinakaabangang ebidensya, ilalantad na!
Okay. Nako, palalim na ng palalim ito. At ang mas pinakamalalim ay yung sa pangatlong bigay mamaya.
Ay, anong meron? Hindi ba pasabog yun?
Hindi pa yan napasabog kasi yung mga pieces of evidence, ika nga natin, doon pa sa pangatlo.
Yeah, ito kasi parang yung history niya with John